Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title The Heavyweight Podcast is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
this is going to be a special thing that we're going to try to do traditionally. This is a recap of 2024.
Recap.
Yay!
Yeah. Recap
of 2024. So Kevin got into the group chat and was like, "Yo, we should totally
do a recap."
And I was like, "I agree."
We're not gonna we won't spend too much time on the death of Aubrey Graham.
Huh? The death?
Yes.
I don't know if it's the death. No. It's definitely maybe the momentum of a career being as high as it's been, but now
he need to retire at this point.
Wow. So, so this is gonna be something special for you guys for the new year, going into the new year, that you guys get to hear about the recap and our takes on it.
Yep.
I am Stutter McFly, your antisocial host and never your favorite. With these two guys.
Hold on, Dad's not here, so I can say, "You are my favorite, McFly. You're my favorite."
With these two guys,
it's your boy Molito,
and I'm just me.
Just you,
just me. We're recapping. I can't go through all the names.
It's safe to say we went into the beginning of this year with Cat Williams coming out and changing a lot of fucking things that we now see in reality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What were your takes?
That nigga spoke a lot of truth, apparently.
Yeah.
He had a lot of hot takes.
Plus, he liked the party, and you gotta tell him no.
Yeah, did he?
You gotta tell him no.
It's starting to look a lot less far-fetched.
Yeah. Shit.
You gotta tell him no.
I might not race Cat.
So, any other, like,
no, like,
go in depth?
That was probably the biggest start to a year that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like entertainment wise. And you're like,
you saw all these other artists and entertainers going up there with Shannon Sharp after that, trying to speak their truths.
Oh yeah, that helped.
Club Shay Shay blew up.
Yes.
Shout out to, I'm a Club Shay Shay fan. Shout out to Shannon. I like Shannon and Ocho.
I like Ocho.
Ocho's hilarious.
I like Ocho.
Ocho ass is funny.
Shannon's he's Shannon, but he ain't got another cat in him.
Then we got
no. Mm-mm. What about the Miss Pat interview?
Who?
Miss Pat.
Miss Pat?
Yeah, you watch that one?
Oh, still
okay.
It ain't Cat.
Yeah, it ain't Cat.
It ain't Cat.
Nah, it ain't Cat.
Yeah, he set the pace, and everyone else was like, "Well, fuck it, if he's getting this shit off."
Yeah.
Then we had the whole Diddy thing.
Right away. Right away.
You got to tell him no. Well, the crazy part about the Diddy thing is how the second the allegations came out and they dealt right on, all of a sudden all these interviews, people were, I saw this. My thing is, say something when you see something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know the common understanding was that nigga put fear in people.
Okay.
Because of how he was operating. Like, even in that whatever the shit against them was even the fucking the Kid Cudi shit we're supposed to be.
Oh yeah. Blowing up cars.
Like
blowing up cars.
He put fear in people. So, and then when the whole Cassie accusation came out, you know, he was like, "Oh, you know, I'm innocent. I would never, like, you guys are gonna see it." And then shit,
I forgot about that dumbass apology.
Yeah.
That didn't age well. Like a week.
The dumbass, that was just like the dumbass, and then the dumbass diss record his son put out.
Oh yeah. You
checked the wrong house.
Yeah. I ain't never seen nobody snitch on themselves like that on record.
Yeah.
Like, what a start to a year.
Yeah.
2024 was definitely very different.
Yeah.
To say the least. Then
Cat Williams says it's gonna be the year of what, truth and the light.
Yeah. And it sure was a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of truths came out. And some good things came out of it, like Vince Staples.
Yeah.
Got a show which to me is fucking amazing.
I love Vince.
That that you saw the meme I shared yesterday. That's from that Vince Staples. Let me hold $1, nephew.
Yeah.
That was my favorite shit.
Gotta rewatch that.
That's my shit. I think I've watched it 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
That shit's good.
It's like he seems like a Donald Glover Kendrick type of person where you're like, there's something deeper than this.
This nigga says that Ray J is the king of the West Coast.
I mean, I've watched him dispute, and you can't dispute. You can't dispute it. You're like
facts.
You're like, yeah, go test them.
Yeah,
go test the Norwoods.
When you watch the show, one of the interesting episodes was the family reunion one, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you guys take on his retelling of O.J. Simpson?
I still haven't seen the show.
You still haven't seen it?
No.
Oh my God, you got something to look forward to. That show is fucking amazing. I still haven't seen the show. There's a character.
You know, I have Hulu with ads now, so I'll stop watching shit. Because as soon as the ad play, I'll be like, I'm done.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was on Hulu.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll watch it then. My bad.
Like,
I don't watch a lot of TV, Kev. I'm sorry.
It's on Netflix, and that O.J. Simpson, like, they don't say it's O.J., but you know it's O.J. because you start looking at shit and like he has a white Bronco, nigga. Like, he went to USC. If you're watching him when he was on the grill, nigga had one black glove on. It was like, nigga, there's hints.
So many references.
Yeah, and you're like, so you trying to say your fucking uncle's anyway? But then the macaroni thing.
It might be.
The macaroni. Who made the macaroni? All that shit's like.
I did see a clip of that. That shit's funny because that shit is real. Hey, who made the macaroni and cheese? Because you know it's a true like at Black Function, like you need references to make certain dishes. You can't be in here like oh no, you make that shit for your family. You don't bring that to the family get together. You start at home, where you introduce your shit to the masses.
And then you have the episode with the bank robbery, the bank heist.
That shit was funny because you told me about that shit.
That shit was hilarious.
It's crafted well.
It's a very beautiful. If you haven't seen it, I really recommend it. I watched that. It's only 6 episodes, 7 episodes.
It's pretty short, but I hope it gets a full run.
It got renewed, so
yeah.
I didn't know it got renewed.
Yeah,
so.
But it was great. It's very worth your time. You're not going to waste your time. Trust me.
Well, I mean, just coming right away then, because if it started the top of the year, right? Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah. I didn't even think how my brain works. Dumb.
But I just also know places like Hulu and Netflix have a tendency to delay shit. I'm still waiting on Mo season 2. I don't know if you watch that show.
It's not coming back.
It is. They got it renewed.
No, this is my take on everything I like. I just say it's not coming back. So,
but
when it comes back,
the first season of Mo was fire. Yeah. So and Toby's on that show, so I really want to support. Yeah. So we had Killer Mike sweeps the Grammys.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope
for hip hop because I don't think Grammys have been like that for a while. Like when they were pick rap, it would be like
what did Kendrick say? If motherfuckers cared about lyrics, Killer Mike would be platinum.
Yeah, this was the year. Seems that way. And then he got arrested. I forgot about that. He got arrested.
On some bullshit, too.
Yeah, it was something bullshit.
He was happy about it, though. Yeah. He's like, hey, sometimes you just got to do some hood shit.
Yeah. I fuck with Killer Mike heavy, man. Like, it's not even, it's more about, like, it's more than just the rapper. Like, what he does in this community and how he tries to help people, especially our people. Like, I don't see how you not support Killer Mike. And that's not act like that Run the Jewels album. Was that 2 years ago? That shit was fire.
I fuck with Run the Jewels. That
shit was fire.
That Ooh La La was my shit for the longest time.
Yeah. You think we'll pull up at work all here bumping through the car.
Ooh La La, ah wee wee. Like that shit was that was my shit. All right. Then we had major releases. Schoolboy Q came out with an album. I know you said it wasn't your cup of tea.
It wasn't my favorite. I fuck with Schoolboy too.
Well, he took a while off though.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was nice to hear him.
It wasn't up to the part.
I mean,
it wasn't like a crash talk to me.
21 Savage came out too. Which one would you rather have?
Schoolboy. I don't fuck with 21 Savage. Schoolboy.
Yarn. And then you had Vultures come out.
Vultures.
Beautiful young,
Yeah,
Big
beautiful,
titty-
beautiful,
how do you say-
big titty women just don't fall out the sky.
Is
You
that
know?
the Kanye album?
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I only know that because you kept saying that shit.
That shit's catchy.
You know.
That shit.
Don't fall out the sky. You know.
The thing I liked about that is, didn't he do that himself, independent?
Yeah.
Kanye?
And they tried to block that motherfucker from
Didn't he
getting
use the
number
Super
one.
Bowl?
Did he?
He used the
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he literally
like,
bought an
oh,
ad,
yeah.
and he did that shit on an iPhone
Yeah.
and said
He recorded a video on the iPhone. He paid for the Super Bowl ad, and then he actually sold a lot of goddamn records.
Yeah. He went
Shit.
number one.
That shit was crazy.
That's the good part about that release, where you're like, that was cool, but like, yeah, you gotta make some music again, dog. Like,
No, don't do it.
no, you don't want him to be
No,
good again.
No, he's out of touch.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And then with the end of last year, we got first person shooter. And then we fast forward into 2024, and then somebody just popped out and showed niggas and had a verse, a very memorable verse on Like That.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
And it changed the whole.
The thing about Like That is that the way he started the verse let you know niggas talking out their neck. Like, nigga, okay.
Yeah, I was at work. And I was just like, I'm gonna listen to this Future album. I don't know. I ain't got nothing else to do. I don't really listen to Future like that. And then that song came out. I was like, this beat is crazy. And then I was like, wait, rewind that. Is that Kendrick, nigga? Like, that's Kendrick. Oh, he's talking shit. And then
you proceeded to descend into everybody in the group.
I mean,
nigga bum. The nigga bum drop. This became
nigga bum.
We use that shit on there a lot, and then so that shit. That's the dope thing about Kendrick though is he doesn't just make dope music. He makes things that we end up using as like sayings or slogans. So that's what makes it even dope, and it has more staying power because it's not just he said a dope verse, but like
the ad libs
will get you like nigga bum. Is it the braids? What is like? Yeah. So I was like, we saw that. Then we waited a while. What was it? A month? 2 months?
For what?
For the responses. Was it a while?
Oh, it was a while for that. Oh, it was a while, huh?
Yeah, because no one immediately. Because remember, Drake was like, I got to get off a tour.
That's right.
Before
he did all that bullshit.
And then
you know what I got to do? I'm gonna go right. And we're like, all right, cool.
So, then they wait a while. Fucking J. Cole comes with Might Delete Later.
Yes.
That 7 minute.
Which I thought. I know you said you liked. I thought Might Delete Later was subpar, and I felt like I had high expectations for Might Delete Later because I felt like the off season was trash. It was really off season was a really let down.
Here's the thing about
it was a really let down for me.
J. Cole for me, right? I think yes, he's had these very, very, very dope, strong verses. The problem is
his features are killing it.
And the thing is, I think he got so in his rapidy rapper bag that it's tucking away from
the concept.
Yeah, like because if you listen to the warm up, Friday Night Lights, Forest Hills Drive, this is supposed to be pre I'm at my best lyrical steel sharpening moment. But to me, those songs and offerings are way stronger than anything I heard on the off season, or Might Delete Later. Yeah, you're coming lyrically, pause.
Oh yeah,
but you're not. It's not. It's not like punching through to make me feel like these offerings are better.
I agree. Now, when I say off season was trash, I'm not saying. I'm saying that to what I expected. Right, I was expecting some Forest Hill Drive KOD type verses and songs. I feel like for me personally on the off season, there's only like 3 or 4 songs I really rock with. Might Delete Later, I think May had 3 songs I rock with, and that 7-minute drill shit was trash. It was trash because I was like, he can't believe what he's rapping because I don't believe what he's rapping.
It was lackluster.
And
but Cole is that guy.
What gets me about Cole,
he's like Kendrick.
Too,
he's that guy.
He tends to do and I pointed it out and they pointed it out on Joe Budden podcast, the forcing of certain things to work, and it don't work.
Deadly?
Yeah. And you're like, dude, you forced that to fit so it could fit the rhyme scheme, but no one says deadly like that. He added an I.
He does. Would you say he has his moments like Busta Rhymes then? Because that's what I hear when I hear you guys saying that. Like how Busta Rhymes, he can feature. But like sometimes when you put Busta in the studio to make an album, you're like, hey man, this shit's all over the place, brother.
For me, my best Busta Rhymes album was when he goes in when he's the dragon. Like when he does his shit with Q-Tip, he's a dragon and Q-Tip is an abstract. When Busta's the dragon, he be coming off. I'm like, this the Busta I need. Yeah. But when I hear a solo project, I'm like, nigga, where the dragon at? Where the dragon?
What I think the resurgence of Busta Rhymes came out with the Chris Brown "Look at Me Now" shit.
Yeah.
Every time I heard him rap fast,
it
sounded like the same exact verse. Yeah. And then the thing is, when you hear
it's the same pattern.
It's the same pattern. Then he's using the same words to describe. And it's like, is it really that impressive? You go, every time I gotta get it, and I gotta hit it, and I gotta flip it, and I gotta, and you're like, dude, like, you do that every time. Like, what is this really that impressive?
It's now since he started getting, they were like, man, that Chris Brown check hit. He said, I'm rapping like this from now on.
Because it's all yeah, it's the same shit over.
And then he always says every time. I don't know if you read it. He says every time, and I gotta air anytime. Listen, anybody listen to this shit, go back to listen to any fast Busta Rhymes verse. He's gonna say every time, and he's gonna say I gotta, and then he's gonna try to stretch it out to make it so like he said a lot of shit, and he's really going like it's.
And this has nothing to do with the recap, but Busy Bone is the best fast rapper of all time.
I agree. And then you got Twista.
I won't argue. And Busy Bone might be my favorite like internet character. He's not a character. He's himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a trip. I was talking to coworkers last week, and they were talking about the Crush Groove, and they were like, why is it seems like Crush Groove's the only time you can get all the Bone Thug members together? Like, people be like, man, I'm trying to see all the Bone, and they'll go watch them, and it'd only be 3 of them. Or
niggas looking for Wish?
They always looking for Busy. That nigga never, like, that nigga's known for not showing up. No one's looking for Wish. Nigga, you can stay home. Cause like again, I always say this, I stress it. Ain't no one ever said, man, I can't wait for that Wishbone album.
Man, if Wish,
when you gonna drop an album?
If Wish and Big Boy come out together, boy,
no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Cause at least Big Boy can stay on the song. Like Wish when I hear Wish most of the time, I'm like, we could have saved some time. Like, he just the homie in the studio. He could have just been in the studio, dapping up. Anyway, sorry, Wish.
Give them something to remember. Uncle Charles.
Yeah, without Wish, we don't have Uncle Charles, though.
He made them. That's the originator of making shit fit. Yeah. That shit like fuck J. Cole. That's where you got it from. Anyway, so Cassie releases the video.
Yeah, that was.
That pissed me off.
That pissed me off. Yeah.
And then, Diddy came back and had that fake ass apology shit.
Bitch, mate. When
you know for a fact you just said, when you were innocent, and it's like, dude, you can't go from screaming innocence to when you get found out. Now you want to. But Beyonce did some shit too.
Cowboy
video.
We thought that was going to do bigger than it did.
She wanted to do country, and the white people didn't want her doing country.
Shout out Shabuzi.
Shabuzi stomped on her shit. It was like, hey, sorry.
And what's the chick named Taylor
Swift?
No, the other one,
black one?
The black one, the Buckle Bunny chick, or her cute ass.
You think? Maybe Beyonce helped that. Maybe she helped that.
She was doing country before Beyonce.
I know, but pushing it to the light, because some people are anti-Beyonce, period. So they'll be like, I'll go listen to the real country music. Like, cool, thanks.
Huh?
Maybe it did what it's supposed to. I don't know.
Do you want to talk about Gunna's release?
Gunna. How he got out?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about Gunna's release? You like, that's some bullshit. Fuck all that bullshit.
There's a lot of shit that happened in 2024.
Yeah.
Hey, I just throwing shit out. Hey,
I just know
he's free.
So we talk about J. Cole releasing My Delete Later after the Like That verse. Then we get to Drake coming out with Drop and Give Me 50. And then he came out with Taylor Made Freestyle, which was trash.
And then the whole internet's like, oh, God, where's Kendrick?
Kendrick's not gonna drop anything. Kendrick's not gonna drop.
Let me say this publicly. Fuck you, academics. Nigga, I can't stand that bitch ass nigga.
Compromise people.
Every time I hear academics and mall talk, I'm like, man, Drake, keep his dick in y'all mouth.
Compromised. I've said I don't know what level of vagina he is supplying you, or what money he is plugging into your account. But damn, you got, if you're gonna be in this,
the nigga went on a tour to convince people that Drake was winning the battle.
See, here's my thing with Maul is the interesting one to me though, because his family is in the music industry. Yeah. So I'm like, how did you allow yourself to get compromised like this?
Because it's weird to see, because if you're going to do the music journalism platform, whatever basis, you have to, that's why I say I respect Joe Budden to at least to the sense of saying, y'all ain't going to sway me on this. This is just my take on it. As opposed to saying, you're clearly biased in this and it's evident you're biased in this. It's fucking crazy. I can't even watch Rory and Maul just off of that premise. Like, you can't be that biased and expect people to take your journalistic outtake on something serious. So anyway, he releases that. Kendrick comes with Euphoria. I remember this nigga is in the truck. We were at work and he goes, nigga, Kendrick just dropped. I said, what? He's like, I'll call you back. I said, okay. We listened to that shit. It's fucking crazy. But I remember I couldn't get over it. I think they re-uploaded it because I remember the original one I had, when I listened to it, didn't sound like it was mixed the right way. And I kept telling you, it doesn't sound mixed right.
No,
like,
did.
And then when it came back out, now it hits. But like originally it didn't. It felt like they put out the whatever mastered version. I don't know. Yeah. But when I heard it and it's right, that song changed
everything. And
you were saying before we started recording, like how people switch. I remember that with that song.
Oh no, that song was that was a problem.
Because I remember when it initially released, people were like, we waited all long for this, and I was like, do not try to make the song sound try to make the song sound like it was trash.
Boop, boop, boop. Like, I hate.
And then within a couple of weeks,
got another one.
What is it? Is it the Braids? You got people using every fucking ad lib in that to make videos for TikTok. Then on top of that, Kendrick releases for
the rights,
the rights, so people could actually make money off of it. Like it was a genius move. It's strategic. Yeah. He was playing chess when everybody's playing Scrabble, and
nah, hell no. That's too smart. You thinking people can spell?
Because I didn't know.
I kept telling people. I said, man, look, with Euphoria and with 616, and especially with Meet the Grams, if you just listen to his tone, like this nigga is rapping calmly.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you don't want this the whole time.
That's supposedly
like he didn't turn up. He didn't really turn up until Not Like Us.
That's supposedly what happened with the reason why he has that nonchalant view on his videos. Yeah. It's supposedly like you're supposed to stare down the op.
Yeah.
You like, when you look down the op. So every time you see him and he's acting like it's nothing, he's supposed to be staring down Drake like, this is nothing for me. Like,
I said, Drake over here dancing and he trying to flash, and you're like, these superpowers.
Yeah, with the poker face. Like he's keeping his poker face. So that's why he's not showing you any
I'm not
emotion.
fazed by nothing you're doing. Like,
yeah.
Even though in that Squad Blood video when he said, Brody, you want, and he did that, his eye roll. Like I was this shit is sinister, nigga. Like that eye roll is so simplistic, but it's so impactful. Like, Brody, you want to go, and he rolls his eyes. I'm like, bro.
Dog, I believe that we're gonna get the shots and the little subtle. This shit's not gonna end. No. I feel like there's gonna be because I do subscribe to the whole theory that GMX is not the album, and we got another album coming. I do believe that's happening, and I do think there's going to be more golden nuggets in that album as well.
No, GNX is for sure the album. It's just going to be a deluxe.
You think so?
Hell yeah. The amount of money they put into a stadium tour? Yeah. Stadium.
More money.
So We got ahead of ourselves. Yeah, so we said
Yeah,
Euphoria came out. Then
616.
616. I remember 616 coming out, and I told you it's my favorite song of the whole beef. But I remember being up early in the morning because some bullshit was happening, and I couldn't sleep. And I'm sitting there, and I'm laying in bed. And I look at my phone, and I go, and I'm like, fucking Kendrick. I'm like, what? So I look, and I listen to a song on his Instagram, and then I tell you, I said, man, that fucking shit's crazy. You're like, I know, right? Euphoria. I said, nah, nigga, he dropped again. And you were like, wait, what?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll hit you back up.
I'm gonna call you right back. I gotta hit this right now.
As fuck. So 616 in LA drops, which was a warning to Meet the Grams, which I feel like whatever is being said has to be true because the shit that was being said, it was like, hey, bro, you really don't want to go down this path.
It's survival.
You ever thought about this? Do you ever thought like the people around you? It's like, nigga, like he was fucking, I'm saying he's playing chess when they're playing, you know,
it's singing to you at the beginning of the second. It's survival.
No, he's not just saying, nigga, he's asking God for forgiveness.
I think somebody's lying.
When a nigga starts asking God for forgiveness, like, hey man, I'm about to do some shit.
And that's what makes Reincarnated such a dope fucking song.
Yeah.
If you think of the timeline, that shit, come on, bro. This nigga, god damn.
I think somebody like it's like, dude, he's singing the like God, like it's like, come on, man. All right. So fast forward to the same day, Friday night. Drake, I don't know why Drake
didn't let that nigga breathe.
This nigga Drake releases Family Matters. I'm pretty sure he's feeling himself like this nigga gonna take forever. What was that?
Yeah.
He already responded back. And it's called Meet the Grams. But nigga, I just released Family Matters. How would he know to call it Meet the Grams if I just released Family Matters? At that point, it didn't make you go, nigga, I think I got a leak.
Nope.
Yeah. So the for me, the highlight of that shit is when you listen to Jason Martin. I don't give a fuck. Problem, yeah. When he was like, he said I was texting. He was talking or texting the dot. And he was like, "Hey, the nigga drop." And he was like, "Oh, should I drop some right now?" He said, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, hold on." He said, "Nigga, literally 13 minutes later, Meet the Grams was."
I remember that feeling. Do y'all remember that feeling when you're like, "Wait a minute, he just released?"
Yeah.
Like,
I remember watching streamers. That was the best.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That was everybody was fucked up.
Academics especially, because he was like, "What the fuck?" Like he was mad. Like,
yeah.
And then he just did that whole "This is my goat" and he was crying shit. Oh my god, that was priceless.
Wait, he was crying?
Yeah, he was crying. He was crying. He was like, "This is my goat." When Family Matters dropped,
Oh, I gotta.
And then as soon as he's like, "Wait, what you mean? Kendrick dropped again? What the fuck? What the like?" And you could tell like that nigga's really the boogeyman. He looked spooked.
That was a master class of taking the air out the room.
Yeah.
How old is Academics?
Old enough to still have dick in his mouth.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. That was a master class on how to.
So that happens.
The summer was lit.
Yeah.
I just remember thinking I was excited because there was so many people saying Kendrick ain't gonna doing this, and now Kendrick has the one up, and he didn't even give him time to let people digest Family Matters. Then the next day, what happened?
Hard Part 6.
We were sitting there talking because we were trying to go live, and I was like, "We're like, well, I think he's gonna drop something else." And then, sure enough, no, not like us.
Yeah, that was
But Drake dropped Hard Part 6 the first.
No, it was not like us. So not like us drops. I'm like, nigga, this is the victory lap.
Yeah.
Like he stopped them out.
I was in Vegas when that dropped, and nigga,
Yeah.
everywhere I went, boom, boom, boom. I was like, what the boom, boom, boom? I was like, this song came out 15 minutes ago.
To this day, my daughter, she don't know the words, but she be doing her best. That's her favorite shit.
Then,
but not like us.
Then the Hard Part 6 drops.
And
I remember
trash.
we were leaving work on Sunday. I remember it was a Sunday, and you're like, "Nigga, this nigga Drake just dropped." So we listened to it and called back. He was like, "Nigga, this ain't it. Like, well, it ain't it." And he had so many. I said, "Dude, somebody in his camp is not looking out for him. Like the shit, like the making fun of SA,
this ain't it.
Like the inconsistencies of getting wrong.
The whole bowing out, like you taking the high road shit at the end.
Like Taylor Made wasn't made, and you weren't out here fucking egging them on.
Yeah. And then the Instagram story of you versus 100 niggas. Come on, bro. Yeah,
he definitely stuck to his memes. I said, dude,
That's his game, I guess.
Drake I just really. Then, like I said, we're not gonna skim over this. I just want to get through that. J. Cole apologizes, and I remember watching that whole fucking Dreamville Fest.
That's the part I wanted to. I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't really care about Drake. I wanted to hear. I wanted to know what Cole and Kendrick. I wanted to see that.
I want to hear bars between the two.
Yeah, I wanted to see that. I didn't really care about Drake.
But it sucked because. I agree. I wanted to hear bars, but if you watch how the whole Dreamville Fest, it felt off. The boogeyman was definitely at play, but even this, the audio difficulty. I saw someone on TikTok. I was like, finally, someone else says it. That the audio on that fucking
for the second year in
horrible.
For the second year in a row.
And when he got to doing his set, and you could see he looked shook, he looked kind of like uneasy, and then he finally got to the apology, and it changed the whole view of what people, because we were all waiting for the fall off, and all this shit, and then just it changed the energy. Like I was like, this nigga's really a boogeyman. He changed the entire energy of what we saw of the other supposed big three. I will say he's kind of bounced back a little bit if you see what he did to the tail end of the year, but
I was going to ask you, do we give Kendrick credit for getting the mixtapes on streaming?
No.
Because you think that would have happened without the disc?
I think he planned on all that shit.
He might be, yeah.
I think he...
And hold on, so...
That's probably why he backed out.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you this. I feel like my version of Friday Night Lights I have...
is better than...
Sounds better than what was released on streaming. Because I listened to the streaming and I was like, they don't sound the same as the one I have. Like,
you talking about like the mixing?
Yeah. I feel like the original one, the original mixtape they released, I feel like that sounds better than what was released on Apple.
I'm going to have to re-listen. Because I even though it was on there, I listened to my version.
Yeah.
And what's weird is that it morphed. So like when
Together?
I play it plays in duplicates. So it'll play the i2 version, then the one in my playlist, and then it'll play like back and forth. So.
Mine has my version under compilations, not album. So it's different. It's separated.
It could bind them for some reason on my iTunes. But we go to that, then we get to the LL Cool J comes out with some shit.
Did y'all listen to that shit?
I listened to it.
Oh,
I didn't. It's not bad.
Okay.
I feel like
the niggas fit. I look here. I'm the same way I felt about when you sent me that Snoop Dogg. I said I'm not listening to these grandpas no more. Okay.
That's
him and Eminem
like
did some good shit.
I don't like that.
I enjoyed that.
I do listen to him.
I don't like that though. That's fucked up.
I do listen to him though.
Do you think LL wrote it though?
What
the him and M thing especially?
I do. I've heard a take that they believe that M let him get him.
I can see that.
Because M like idolizes that fool, and he's probably like,
he claimed
I could eat this nigga right now.
L claimed they were literally writing on the spot. Supposedly, like he would try to he hear what he come up, then he come back, and then
LL
that was he claimed.
Though. I think he be lying.
Was that in between scenes of his show? Or is he still acting?
It's not bad, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad.
Why don't you want to give the older guys no love?
I listened to the Cube album.
I think things get dated though. Like I do feel
the
like
Cube album,
yeah,
that was not good.
I feel like that the people when we see it, they tend to do this weird thing where when you get older, you get more dated.
Yeah.
So like L, like when I listened to it, though I think he was solid, I do think it was dated.
Yeah, it is dated. He's his era.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you listen to that. But I'm like, we should still have that. Guns N' Roses still can make music, and
I'll never
listen.
not give him his credit, but like I do think it's dated. So,
he's 86.
Then they had Drake releasing his 100 gigs.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, Drake released 100 gigs.
No, he was forced to
100 gigs for your head top. No, I don't think he was forced.
He dropped it, then they forced him to release it on streaming.
Oh yeah, they did make him release it.
Well, I mean, he was forced to.
He was trying to show. He was trying to clean up his image because he wanted people to like look him in a different light. Like I'm a creative. Like I'm really good at this.
Didn't work.
Didn't work at all.
No.
The death of Slim Shady.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that was like one of his strongest offerings in a while?
I say it was up there. Cause I still fuck with Used to Be Murdered By. I know I'm in the majority on that. I'm in the minority on that.
Deluxe.
Yeah, the side B, especially the B side. I fuck with that heavy, but I felt like it was solid.
And he killed off Slim Shady.
What kind of music? I mean, he's a grandpa now. He can't do all that shit.
Then we got the Not Like Us video,
Dope.
which
July 4th.
that shit was.
Damn, we barely halfway through the year.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot. Pause. Yeah, Not Like Us video came out. That was, to me,
Dope.
just another victory lap. The way he was reacting in the video was, like I said, he had the poker face. He's staring at his op with the poker face.
The nigga shot a video in the Nickerson Gardens. Nigga, I drive by there. I don't stop. I don't even stop at the red light.
You could have went that day.
No. Wouldn't go that day either.
I don't think I saw this.
What's that?
Snoop at the Olympics?
Oh, yeah.
You don't remember Snoop at the Olympics?
He was a torchbearer.
Yeah, he's like damn near the ambassador.
Yeah,
like
he was everywhere.
Every event.
I didn't pay attention.
I was like, that's dope. We got hip hop at the Olympics.
So you said that, and all the weed head was like, "Yes, we made it. We're international."
I just know when I saw Snoop, was the only face I see of Snoop was when Taylor Made released or dropped, and he was what this? Or, like I was like, man,
it was the edibles.
It's the edibles. He said so.
If you say so.
That's what he said.
I just know he has a history of playing both sides.
It's the edibles.
Yeah, he got a call. They said, hey yo, cuz, this ain't that. Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay. I was like,
what happened?
I was trying to read your writing because like I said, Diddy STD. I said, oh, it says arrested.
Whoa.
He got all of them.
Whoa.
I said, Diddy RSTD. What the fuck? Oh, arrested. Yeah, Diddy got arrested. Diddy did it.
When was that? That was he was like July-ish, September-ish.
Still
September-ish, huh?
I don't even think about that nigga. He's still in jail.
He went from the beginning. It took him the whole half of the year to arrest him now. Even after the video.
Yeah.
Where you're like...
Well, because the video was past the statute of limitations. So
True.
They couldn't do shit. That was more of a character thing than an actual criminal thing.
How'd you feel? Were you like, thank God?
What?
With him getting arrested.
That's
about time.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
I told you, I never did like Diddy. I'll tell you, I seen that nigga in public, not in person. I remember I was trying to get my aunt had cancer at the time, and I was trying to get her to one of her appointments, and I remember we were waiting in fucking traffic because I don't know if you remember that Pepsi commercial he shot for the Super Bowl that one year. He was filming that shit. So the cop was like, "Oh, if you like Puffy, he's up there." I said, "I don't give a fuck about Puffy. I'm trying to get my aunt to the goddamn doctor. I don't give a damn about that. I'd run him over if he's in the way. I don't give a damn about that nigga."
Yeah, so
that nigga is dark. I seen that nigga. That nigga darker than your sweater, Kevin. You think I'm playing? I seen that nigga in person. Shit.
How do you think they lighten him up?
Makeup. My wife showed me.
I took that the wrong way. I thought you was talking about in jail right now. I was like, no, well,
they lighten that ass up.
They
too.
lighten them up.
Now he in there buying dinners and shit and protecting. He paying for protection.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, he paying for protection right
for now.
Until that money run out.
He'll be there forever.
Yo, oh yeah.
Alrighty.
Young Thug got out before him.
Damn. So, Kendrick announces the Super Bowl.
Dope.
You catch it, the subtle
See y'all there.
Ain't no round twos.
Ain't no, yeah. But I mean, why should I double back? I won.
Ain't no round twos.
I took it different. I took it where he's like, round one ain't never over.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So fourth quarter.
What is it bad?
We got Lil Durk arrested.
I don't care about that.
I mean, it's in the culture. It was in the culture.
Can't. All right. J. Cole, Port of Antonio. What the fuck? I thought I was like part of Amino. I said, what the fuck is that? What? Amino acids, nigga? Like,
the sad thing is, I haven't thought about that Port song since it came out.
Deadly?
Really?
I haven't listened to it since then.
Deadly?
I thought that was part of his repairing.
I still think the song that's not the song with T Grizzly, is he?
No, that's the Port of Antonio is the one where he was like deadly. I walked with them all. I don't know how you make those rhyme, but walked away with my friend, all their blood on me.
Oh yeah.
He became.
Turns
the
out
gun.
I'm the gun, nigga.
Yeah, he's the gun.
I'm the gun.
Like, just because it don't pop, you know. I thought that was part of his resurgence.
Redemption?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he was redeemed into that T Grizzly verse.
Oh no, it didn't. It didn't redeem him, but they were like, all right, yeah, you rap.
I think the strategic part that was genius was that those audios of his come up. I think those did change because it kind of gave you an introspective look on things that might make you completely forget about any other bullshit going on because it humanizes them. It makes you like, oh damn, that's dope. We didn't know that you were going through that. Like, there's one of the things, like he tells about how he made the Lights Please song where he was high and he didn't want to waste the high. So he wrote Lights Please, and Lights Please is what essentially got him signed. So it's like it changes, and then how he met Jay-Z and what he thought was going to be. It's like, it's interesting because it changes your respect, which is what I kept saying with Drake, is if Drake would have focused on the art and trying to let people know that, yeah, I might have lost here, but I'm still this guy. Like, I'm still the guy that you guys like music for. But instead, he steered into this whole, I ain't phased, I ain't spiraling, I'm that. Like, it's like, you can't play tough guy forever, bro.
Nigga
So
going bald.
that's why he cut them braids off. I'm still in it, nigga.
He
need to go to Turkey and get the implants.
That's what you're gonna say. He gonna get his hair done.
We can get the implants.
He gonna have
What is it? The braids? Cut them off.
First game, LeBron.
Is it? Am I the only person? I can't even listen to Drake no more, man. I be like, man, come shit your lying ass up.
Oh no, I can't do that. I can. Hey, doom, 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 doom. If Passion Fruit comes on, it's a problem.
That might be the one exception. That might be the one exception.
That is my shit.
Young Thug gets released.
Shout out. I didn't know that nigga's name was Shannon.
Oh, is it? He's a Shannon. That's why he's so violent. You struggling?
Little Baby.
Oh, he did the Harvard thing.
He wouldn't got his degree. Yeah. Shout out to Lil Baby for that.
God damn, man.
Yeah, it was 6.
Thought
It's
I had
probably like
chicken
4 in the
scratch.
morning. Maybe 4. Give me 4 in the morning. That's 3 in the morning. Come on. Shit start popping in my head.
I can read.
Yeah.
GNX released. I get that one.
It might even be spelled right.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, GNX released, and we were hyped about that. I remember I said this on a couple episodes ago. I was in a meeting for Andreas, or about to go in a meeting for Andreas, and I was kind of irritated because I had got into an argument or whatever, and I just happened to click on Instagram, and I saw the picture on Kendrick Lamar's Instagram, and I went to iTunes. I was like, nigga, I got an album to listen to, and it changed my whole energy. And I remember driving because I had to go to the market right after, and listening to Whacked Out Murals, and that whole energy was what I was on for the rest of the weekend.
You from the West, but you a down south nigga.
Why?
You always say market. You never say I go to the grocery store. I had to go to the market.
I mean, I would have thought you was like Piggly Wiggly or something if I said that.
No.
Piggly Wiggly, no.
I don't never say I gotta go to the market. I gotta go to the store.
You gotta go to the store?
And then if I say corner store, that's like a liquor store.
I would say the market. Or I'll say the specific market.
Oh.
Wally, Walmart.
Fuck Walmart.
Yeah, I know Mark feels that way. Shout out to Mark. There's a story about Walmart and octopus hands or something that he thought he saw. Anyway,
the nigga was seeing triple.
I said, it's an ass whooping when you think there was more people. Anyway, yeah, DNX comes out.
Fire
album.
Top to bottom.
Squabble up. Got people in them.
They say
mustard.
They says GNX works in reverse as well. I need to try it.
I hear people saying that they switch a lot of the songs to make it fit a certain.
Yeah.
They say in reverse it hits different. Because damn, in reverse goes harder than the original order. If you play damn backwards, goes hard. So I need to do this. I need to do this because remember with Damn he came out like a month and he flipped them for you, so he had two to separate. I need to do this with DMX because this nigga if he did this shit again, don't test this nigga.
Yeah, it's still even without it.
Then after that, we get a GNX tour.
Stadium
tour with SZA.
With SZA and all that ass.
Stadium.
Huh.
Somebody else ain't done. I didn't realize that. I thought Drake would have done a stadium tour by now. That's weird that he hadn't. It's really weird.
No, he's done stadiums. He's done a stadium.
No, but
tour.
like a tour. It's weird that Universal didn't.
I think it's hilarious that he got the Toronto stadium
twice.
And then there was the rumor that supposedly Drake bought all the tickets, right? And then he just goes and make it free for people.
But he still keep the money. He's like, I'm going to keep the money.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then we get Drake petitioning.
Sues.
Trying to sue, yes.
Yeah.
Universal.
This is the most bitch move.
I was like every turn, and I remember my cousin got into it with me because I kept saying, Drake, sit your ass down somewhere. He's like, man, you ain't gonna stalk on the GOAT like that. I'm like, nigga, tell your GOAT to sit the fuck down somewhere. Like, this nigga's hurting his own legacy. Just tell him to go sit down somewhere. So.
People don't understand that Drake just acknowledges you're not that nigga.
Yeah.
We're not taking away from the music you've made. We're not taking away from the impact you've had. Just acknowledge the fact that you're not the nigga you thought you was.
I gotta ask you a question.
What's that?
You have like a piece of glitter in your face. Were you at the strip club and you didn't tell nobody?
Or my daughter or some shit. I don't know.
It looked like you was
I don't know.
motorboating or something.
Oh shit, I wish I was.
All right. I figured it'd be
my house is full of glitter. Really. I was glitter everywhere.
Then we just got yesterday was a SZA released the deluxe where there was a song 30 for 30.
Yes.
And I guarantee you that song's gonna get played a lot. And the holidays are here. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
I fuck with SZA.
So in 2025, what do you guys hope is going to happen with your favorite artists and entertainers?
I hope I get another Kendrick album. I hope we finally get the Fall Off. Finally. And I hope it's everything he's been hyping that shit up to be.
I don't think it can live up to the hype.
I'm hoping. I'm a Cole fan.
I am a Cole fan.
World.
I'm a big Cole fan.
I'm hoping every time this nigga drop, I'm hoping it's bars on bars that's gonna make me do some shit.
I personally feel
because Kendrick done got my ass in trouble a couple of times. Because every time I'll be walking and listening to DMX, and I'll be like, nigga, don't start cripple. Oh, I'm in the suburbs, so I'm safe. But I shouldn't be doing that shit everywhere.
I personally feel like he has did what Dre did with Detox.
Too long.
He's set for. I think it's 5, 6, 7 years. He's been saying the fall off.
Yeah.
No matter, even if the shit's top to bottom dope, people are still going to be unimpressed because he's put so much on it.
What if he comes through and just has a fire feature on each track, so he doesn't have to carry the load himself?
I don't think he'll do it because he's taking so much pride.
What if he has Kendrick on a couple? Nah, Kendrick ain't gonna do it. Hey Doc, can I get a drop, nigga? Nah.
Yeah. What about you?
Dot for sure. That'd be cool. Go see this concert. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
I told a customer about that. He was like, "That's a dope."
Did you go like
I'm
this?
Sneak in.
You went like this. I'm hoping that it's better for hip hop releases, because I think that's why I was putting a lot of that shit. If you notice, like a lot of the releases were like old motherfuckers.
Shit. Yeah, Dre and Snoop missionary.
No, it's all right.
But I'm saying, like, if you notice what hip hop big deals were Legacy X.
He doesn't like the song Knockout. I thought it was dope.
I didn't think it was a bad album. You didn't like it at all?
I said neither one of these niggas wrote none of this shit.
Well, that's
what I said. I'm actually hoping, in line with what you're saying with the Legacy X, I'm hoping possibly might get a couple
Jay-Z. That's mine. That's my hope.
Maybe a 3-pack. It ain't gotta be a whole album. Maybe a 3-pack.
I want an album, bro.
Hey man, look. I've been saying a McFly album for a long time, and he drops a song here or there. So if I get a J 3-pack,
I don't know.
I mean, he didn't write shit down.
I'm curious. Now I'm curious. Depends on how the year starts, huh?
Yeah.
If these young whippersnappers dust up, Hov might get hit the end of the year like, y'all forgot.
Well, I mean, I don't think Hov should stop rapping because, you know, in about 10 years, Sir is going to come out with his diss track to Hov. Because I feel like all rappers' kids have a diss song about him.
I mean, and then we also got to remember he's going to be pushing 60 at that point.
Yeah. Sir ain't going to care.
Yeah, he might own a country by then.
He going to say, even my daddy called me Sir. Watch.
Oh, the Super Bowl, too. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I think this is the most
I know. I'm excited for that.
I'm
I'm excited for the halftime show. I don't know about the
that's
game
what
yet.
I mean is that the halftime
Now, if my
show,
team's in the game, I'm excited for the
It's
game.
your boy.
I know my name.
I ain't got time for bars. I got too much politics. Sorry, sir, I can't respond. I'll be dealing with a lot of shit. It's like, what the fuck? Like
Somebody said I sounded like Jay-Z talking to Graceland on that video I put on TikTok. You sound like Jay-Z. And I was like, no, I can't unhear it. You got your glasses on.
oh boy. All right.
Adorable.
Again, 2025. I'll say I just want a Jay-Z album.
No Nas?
Nah. Kendrick, I would like to see the fall off finally. I'm getting tired of hearing about it. I want to actually hear it. Like, and there's been a lot of dope songs he's hinted to in like videos, but never ever actually heard come to light.
Can I say one more thing?
What?
I want a Revenge of the Dreamers 4 this year because we didn't get a Revenge. We didn't get one this year.
That's the whole label, right?
Yeah,
I don't want it.
I want it. Really? Come on, man.
Anyway, shout out to Jid.
Boz, Earth Gang.
Yeah. So a Jay-Z album, a Kendrick album, a J. Cole album. I don't even mind a Jid album. The rest of you niggas can hang it up.
J Electronica.
Anyway, if it gets some J verses, sure.
Joe Budden.
I would not be opposed to a Joe Budden album. But I really doubt that ever happened.
The reason I am is because that nigga's gonna be like $2,000. You're like, Joe, nigga.
Because this shit ain't gonna be on streaming.
Yeah, he gonna charge.
Patreon. He's like, oh, what did that Inevitable do? Okay. But yeah, that's all I want. Honestly, the J album. You may get an album for me, but
yeah.
I don't like deadlines. So
my birthday's in May.
I wonder if we get one.
From who?
With Jay, with all this shit happening.
I hope so. They say he always releases around when Nas releases. I said I don't know.
I wouldn't mind a Royce album.
You know what I was thinking when you guys was talking? I was like, I wouldn't mind seeing Bad Meets Evil again.
Em and Royce, yeah.
They get together. It's fun.
Yeah. Just don't put Bizarre on those songs, please.
Only unless it's with the intention of being funny.
Don't put that nigga on nothing. Don't put that nigga on nothing.
But that's it, I guess. But I guess this has been a very special recap of 2024, and hopefully
we didn't recap the pod. We had a Des. She's not here today.
So I guess we're recapping the pod as well. I thought we were just doing recapping like music and entertainment.
We're not gonna do the whole pod. We had a Des. Des is part of the show.
Yeah, she is part of the show.
Not here today.
I mean, because I think one of the episodes was talking about. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, we re-added Des, and I think that's a dope addition to the pod. And we also lost some members. But and all well. We still wish everyone the best, and hopefully nothing but best moving forward. I think this podcast is going to grow to be very, very successful. And with that being said, I wish everybody has a great 2025 and years ahead, and hopefully everything that you want and that you aspire for happens. And keep pushing for your dreams and beliefs, and to the next episode, since this isn't one yet. Enjoy, have fun, be safe. Don't do too many crazy drugs or drink too much. And whatever you do on the New Year's, just be safe. That's all I ask. Until next time.
And fuck you, Joe Patino.
We'll see you next year.
See you next year. 2025.
Sweating. That's a wrap, y'all. That's how she wrote. So Make sure you click like, subscribe. Tune in. We on all streaming platforms. So until next time, we'll holla at you.